In fact, he said in his previous submission that you could look into your third eye and look at how you are today by the grace of God as you are seeing yourself. But have you always wanted to become a lawyer? And when did that aspiration start for you?
Truth be told, I always wanted to be in a position to affect lives positively. So initially, as a sighted person, I wanted to become a medical doctor. Because I felt being a doctor, you will be touching lives directly. People come with their conditions, sickness, diseases, and you help cure and they will be fine. That is what I wanted to do. And when I lost my sight, I realized I couldn't pursue this dream. But still, I wanted to be in a similar position to directly help people. So one day I was listening to, I heard this story on Peace FM. A lady who was raped and couldn't get justice because of the financial constraints the family had. And I felt, no, this shouldn't happen. This shouldn't happen. So that sparked the interest to go into law, to advocate for the less privileged, to be the voice of the voiceless, and also to put out the message that despite your disability, you can still achieve any dream. You can go wherever you want to go and be wherever you want to be or become in future.
I see. That's very good. And I must say you are really touching lives outside of the legal fraternity. You are touching lives, and then when you come into it, I'm sure you're also doing a lot. Now, coming down to the law fraternity or what you are doing as a lawyer and maybe a lecturer, you just told us what pushed you into being a lawyer. Who are you looking up? Was there someone you're looking up to? If not in the legal fraternity or anything, but was there someone you're looking up to, or was there someone you were tapping inspiration to keep fighting amidst these hurdles of stigmatization and other stuff?
I think every lawyer I met was an inspiration, and I wanted to be like any good lawyer I heard or saw on TV or heard on radio. But I would use this opportunity to appreciate my mentor, Benedict Bosu Simpson. He really inspired me a lot with Roseford Advocate, but that's where I currently practice in Winneba. And he gave me the opportunity. I remember when I started working with him, when I became a law student and I started having my internship with him, he would give me work and I'll complain that this is too much. And I said, yes, that is part of it. You have to. And I realized that it was good I went through that exercise. And I thanked him so much. He believed in my capability. He gave me the opportunity. And I'm always grateful to him. So he's one super mentor and a role model I look up to. And I want to be more than him.
More than him. I don't think it's something bad or negative to aspire to become more than someone. I think Mr. Benedict Simpson, as your Simpson, who admit the fact, or will even be happy to see his protege grow up to also become good. So I don't see anything wrong with it. Wanting to, if you have a calm and a pure mind in the sense of not being jealous of him or anything, good. But there's nothing wrong with being more than him. And you also understand from where he said that.
In fact, that is what he always tells us. He said, I know you want to be like me, but I want you to be more than me. That is what he will always tell us at the firm. Because he's always proud when we come back from court reporting to him that, oh, this is how we went about. Oh, brilliant. I mean, it never crossed my mind. And you've been smart to come up with this. So obviously, he really believes in what he says, and he's always proud to see us following in footsteps.
That's it. Mr. Tetteh, pursuing or embarking on this law project, as I must call it, that you are doing, what are you specializing in? What law aspects are you specializing in?
So, for now, I think I'm exposed to all fields. I'm exposed to all fields, being it criminal, being it immovable or land, being it family law or human rights, disability. But I think my interest is more into the human right, where I feel we all deserve some form of fairness or justice. So it can be land. So if someone is trying to take advantage because maybe you don't have the financial means or because they feel they are too powerful, I feel that is some form of abuse. And those are the cases I would want to willingly step in and advocate and push for the right of the victim.
Okay, so yours is the human
Right.
advocating human for human rights.
Human rights.
I see. And moving on, someone who has passed through the mill, as I must say, who is a first class law holder or and from UCC and also a lecturer and also a lawyer. What do you make of the performance of our law schools in the country? From where you sit as a lecturer and a
As
lawyer?
a lecturer. Okay, as a very young lecturer and a long time student, I think our faculties are doing well. Now we have about 11, 12 law faculties in Ghana, and they're all doing well. We have a lot more lecturers coming on board. We have a lot more individuals expressing interest, applying to the law faculties. Now, we shouldn't miss the point that law and becoming a lawyer is a profession, it's a calling.
Okay.
It is not just for the fashion or for the fun of it or just for status. You become a lawyer and there is the onus on you to be able to defend and push for the rights of person. So it is not just going to law school and becoming a lawyer, but the faculty should be able to ensure that we're able to achieve the dream. That at the end of the day, after going through the ranks of education, you should be in a position to really prove your worth. The second issue is, as it stands now, there's only one school that you can obtain the professional course, which is Ghana School of Law in Makola.
Sure.
I'm looking forward to the day where it will be decentralized. We have a lot of law faculties across the country. But as it stands now, the whole of Western regions, Central region, Eastern region, Volta region, Northern region, Upper West, Upper East, there isn't any law school. But we have people in the northern regions, Western, Central, who would have interest to pursue law, who may have gone to a law faculty to pursue LLB. I'm looking forward to the day where at least we'll have more branches. It will be decentralized for people to actually achieve their dreams of becoming professional lawyers.
Okay, so what it says, or the status quo, if I may put it in the country, is that you can only become a lawyer through Mokola.
That is it, Ghana School of Law in Makola.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
But they have their campuses, one campus in Kumasi and UPSHS, and I think Gimpa.
Okay.
But it is the central or the centralized system is in Makola.
Makola. Okay, Mr. Tetteh, moving on, and I want to find out with a particular thing, but before that, let me create a basis on finding out.
Sure.
When you're growing up, I made mention of the inspiration support or inspirational support given by your family and your church.
Yeah.
How was life like in terms of financial aspect? Someone will say, did you come from a good family? Others would have a school of thoughts that he has achieved this height because their parents or family are rich. That's why he didn't have any difficult thing and all that. From where it sits as a lawyer and a lecturer that a lot of people look up to you, how was life like in growing up, specifically putting importance of financial aspect that I'm sure even those that are not visually impaired are going through? What of those that are visually impaired? So in general, how was life like in growing up in terms of financial aspect? Was everything cool? Did you get everything on a silver platter?
I did not get everything and anything on silver platter. With all humility, I don't come from a very rich home. A moderate home, a moderate family, that every family member contributes to the well-being of the other person. My dad is a factory worker. My mom is a housewife. So auntie support, uncle support, cousins support, and friends support. So it is not the case that I come from a very rich home and it is because of that I've gotten this far. Not at all. Not
So you won't put it on that.